Okay, so I had to cut the video short yesterday, so I only had 2 videos that I made instead of 4, so I'm going to do 2 tonight, Sunday night, just because the battery died. So again, another potential Bingley Brew Club beer, and you've got Transmission, North Brewing, 6.9% IPA, so it's always good to throw, a handful of high percentage, over 6% beers into our beer boxes. This one is from North Brewing Co. I think from memory, the last 24 sort of boxes, North have been in every box. So that says something about their brewery and how many different beers they're able to produce. So obviously that's, they're producing at least one different beer every month. It says East Coast meets West Coast in this soft and juicy IPA with deep tropical flavours and crisp pine bitterness. Again, this is in the core range. I'm calling it core range. It's one of their standard beers that they put on the bar. Normally we've had their limited editions or limited run beers where they just they'll batch 1,000 cans. When it's gone, it's gone. This stuff they just keep churning it out. So it's one of their core beers. Yeah, I've not really had many of the core beers. I know Pinata was the other review, that was good, and yeah, it's a bit dirty on top, so I'm going to go and wipe it and I'll come back here. Right, I'm back. I just give it a quick clean. Sometimes you get residue and all sorts on top of these cans, and this has been probably 5 months in the fridge. Got it sort of December time, so Christmas, in part of the package, and yeah, we will open it, review it. If it's good, put it in the boxes. Small amount of smoke on opening and an intense amount of fruit flavours, piney flavours. As always, I've got my Bingley Brew Club glass, and I'll just pour straight into it. This is obviously just being washed. So that's quite an interesting colour to start with. It's quite light, it's quite thin to pour. It's very thin to pour. I don't know if that picks up on the camera. Really thin. Interesting that as soon as it goes in the glass, it goes hazy and you can't see through it. Because that's got to be one of the thinnest beers I've seen. Put the can art there. There's not much to that can art. I believe that all of the North Brew labels designed at Refold, which is a design agency over in Leeds, a graphic design agency. So similar to Pinata, to be honest, in colour wise. Straw, haze, hazy. It's quite light. Exactly what I like. It smells pretty much the same as Pinata as well. A bit pineapple-y and piney. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be bitter on the front end as well and sweet on the back end. One finger white head, and it is a white head, and good head retention. And 1 minute. Right, I'm back again. I'm sorry, I keep getting cut off. The dog wanted to get on the sofa that time. So, well, what was I saying? It's quite sweet and quite tropical, and there's not a bitter end. There's not a bitter note on the front, but it's on the back. And it's only slightly on the back, so I'd say this is a bit easier to drink, even though it's 6.9%, compared to the Pinata at 4.5%, I think it was. Very smooth, as you'd expect when you saw that pour. Nice levels of carbonation, good smell, good taste. It's quite hard to to pick up on what it actually tastes like though, I just know I like it. There is a bit of grapefruit and fruitiness in there, and then a piney bittery back end, but it's not tropical and fruity like most IPAs are. So I guess that's where you get your Western Jaw and your East meeting, or your East and your West Coast meeting. And juicy, I would say it was juicy IPA, which is what it says here. It's just the deep tropical part. I mean, it is a bit tropically, but you can't pick up individual fruits. But it is a very good beer. I forgot to rate the other twos, but I could rate this one 8 out of 10. If you like these videos, put a like on it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, there'll be more can reviews. I've got a Leffy in here to review, and a rather special beer to come up next. Cheers. Do, 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 do.